The problem with 99.9% of people on the internet is that they don't have a product to sell. So when you don't have a digital product to sell online, you cannot practice your salesmanship, your marketing, your digital marketing, your social media. Everything that you do on the internet is not getting you any financial return. And yet, like most people, you probably pay for internet connection. So that's a major problem, especially with AI coming, and it's probably going to eliminate a lot of jobs. People will have no choice but to start to sell something on the internet so that they can make money and survive and take care of their families. But again, the problem is that they don't have anything to sell on the internet, and it is way too hard to create a digital product like an ebook, a video course, etc. To write an ebook is easy. You can write it over the weekend, but to be able to sell it, you've got to have experience teaching. You've got to have a track record, and that is really hard. It takes years, and even professionals, experts, themselves are not able to write an ebook, because to write an ebook is hard. Well, what about video courses? Yeah, it's easier to create a video course because you just have to talk and show PowerPoint slides on the screen. Using a simple video editing software like Camtasia, you can create a video course, but even then, it requires knowledge and experience. And most people, even people who have successful experience in their career, in their business, in their finances, they find it very hard to create a video course. So the solution that I'm proposing is for you to buy a Google Sheet that has 200 prompts, and these prompts are carefully written to generate the most useful and the most valuable business documents from ChatGPT. Or you can use other large language models, but ChatGPT is the leader right now. And so you don't have to think about what to write as a prompt. You have 200 prompts to choose from, and you can select the ones that are applicable to you, that resonate with you, and just copy and paste into ChatGPT. And ChatGPT will generate the documents that you want. And you can also write additional prompts as a follow-up to refine the answers and the documents that ChatGPT gives you. But to write the first prompt, that is the hard part. But you don't have to do that anymore, because you just have to copy and paste the prompts. And these 200 prompts cost only $10. And after you buy this Google Sheet, you make a copy to your Google Drive, and you can resell to anybody else. We have a sales page that you can use. Just copy and paste and create that sales page with your PayPal purchase link. And when people pay you $10 or more, you can set the price at $20 if you want. They will automatically be redirected to my Google Sheet. So my Google Sheet is the master Google Sheet, and because I keep improving it all the time, your customers will always get the latest version of this Google Sheet. So make sure that you don't redirect your buyers to your Google Sheet. Your Google Sheet is the one that you can modify and edit according to your preferences. But buyers should always have access to my Google Sheet, which is the master Google Sheet, because I'm going to keep improving it all the time, so that at one point, you might be able to update your price from $10 to $20, $30, and $50. And you can increase the price to $50 because the master Google Sheet, which I'm editing and improving all the time, will have that kind of value. So this is the best solution that I can come up for people who want to sell on something online. If you already sell digital products like ebooks and video courses, it's going to be a piece of cake for you to add this Google Sheet to your product portfolio. But if this is the first time that you're selling a digital product, then congratulations, welcome to the world of money making on the internet. The internet has been created since the 1990s, so that's like over 30 years ago. And I'm guessing that most people have not made a single dollar in net profit from the internet. We spend a lot of time on the internet, on social media, and time is money. So we're spending a lot of time and money on the internet. We buy stuff, but most people have never made a single dollar of profit from the internet. And so my encouragement to you is that when you buy this Google Sheet for only $10, that's less than the price of a sushi lunch, which is $16. You can have a digital product that you can sell forever. You can sell to anyone in the world. You can even sell to people from your native country. It could be Russia, Ukraine, Spain, Germany, France, and I think all of them speak and understand English, because that's the language of commerce internationally, and that's the number one language on ChatGPT. So you can sell to people in your own country, Vietnam, China, the Philippines. You can sell to them this Google Sheet of 200 prompts, and you can teach them, educate them in your own language, German, Spanish, Italian, etc. But they will be using these 200 English prompts. And because you're reaching out to them and you're giving them the opportunity to purchase this Google Sheet and resell it, they will be happy to pay you $10, or you can charge $20 if you want to. But that's the easiest way to make money, and you don't have to sell and use pressure, etc. Because I'm gonna create a free version of the Google Sheet, and it's a partial version, so people will be able to see maybe 30 or 40% of the prompts, and when they're satisfied with the quality of these prompts, then they will buy. So you just have to share the free version of the Google Sheet, so it will have 30% of the prompts, and if they like it, they buy. If they don't like it, they don't buy. But you have nothing to lose, and whenever somebody buys, you're making $10 in pure profit. You have to pay maybe PayPal a little bit, so let's say you're making $9 in net profit every time that you get a new customer. So that's really the easiest way to start to make money from the internet. And this is just the start, by the way. If this is your first digital product, you're gonna love it so much. I started in 2009, and I woke up one day and I saw tons of emails from PayPal, and the subject line was payment notification. And that was such a sweet awakening. I think that day I didn't have to drink coffee because my eyes were wide open. It's the first time, 2009. That's like 16 years ago. That's the first time I had my taste of e-commerce, when I was making money even while I was sleeping. So I woke up richer, and it's been better and better since those days, because I was able to work as an affiliate, and within just like less than 2 hours I made like $700 in net profit from affiliate commissions, and I make tons of other money on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube. So but that's hard for most people to do what I do. I used to be a teacher of digital marketing. I was paid $80 an hour, but I quit my job after I played with ChatGPT for 2 weeks, because I thought AI is the future. I'm not going to teach anymore. $80 an hour is just way too small. But you know what? ChatGPT may be very useful, and I have friends who are using it to learn investing, to learn options trading, to learn project management, to learn all kinds of stuff. But my standards regarding ChatGPT is very high. I don't really care that much about the answers that ChatGPT provides. I'm like Jerry Maguire, the famous line, "Show me the money." So I want you to start making money from ChatGPT. And the best way is for you to sell 200 prompts that will save people time. Because sure, some people might be able to write those prompts, but they just don't have time to write 200 prompts. It took me hours and hours to carefully write those prompts. So you can make money by helping people to use ChatGPT, and you help them by giving them 200 prompts, and for only $10. And so you're providing a very real service. You're offering a real benefit to people, and there's no human being on the planet who could not benefit from this Google Sheet. So just go out there, just purchase the Google Sheet and just make a copy to your Google Drive and start selling, start making money. Don't wait. Like the 99.9% of people are just waiting. And I don't know what they're waiting. I've been making money from this Google Sheet, since January 2023. And I'll continue to make money because I have 21,000 connections on LinkedIn. So you can do the same. So there you have it. I'm sharing with you my secret digital product from which I make money, and you can make money too.